Now we start with 1 hour chart. Okay. First of all, if you refer to my last video, when we mentioned that if we want to look, we had this line, we mentioned if we want to look for buy, we have different option. One of them was if we get the down move. The another option was if I say if the start continue from here, break this trend line, the only way we can buy, we get the correction. Okay, that's mean we explained that we want the price to break this line, give a correction for the continuation. And if we move to 15 minutes, we see what was we were talking. As we can see, the price break, start to correct here, and the where we could buy was one sharp, a small flag. This is where we could buy. Whether, I mean, the best things was to have entry, whether above this or here. It depends on the traders. But right now, anyone is in this trade. If they take out the trade from here after they see this, okay. But if not, right now they should take out the trade because still we can expect the price to drop. Okay, they should take out the trade in break even. No, yeah, one more thing I need to highlight here that because I didn't have the update for this because I see this one, but I thought it's very risky. That's why I didn't want to share. Because when we see this kind of the move, I mentioned any in my last video, any buy will be a short-term buy. Okay, because we mentioned that we can expect the price move. Then from there we need to see whether it can drop or not. And any buy was here. I mentioned as with this. A small correction of flag is a short term. But by the way, any buy bought here, okay, at least they're in this profit. The one more thing, I mean, I see as a trade setup, but as I say, it was really risky. That's why I didn't share it when I said this one. Because when I see this correction, for sure we have both option, whether the price can drop or continue. Okay, to trade for the sell was when if the price drop, give the correction we, and the option for the buy was have entry above this. Because when I see this one, we had two options. That's why I didn't share it. But anyway, for this, when we see this kind of the situation, the price move start suddenly change the correction. The only way we can trade to have entry not above here, above the stop or even here. Okay, but I didn't share this one because of the it was very high risk to trade this. I didn't want to share and anyone take the trade and then price reverse. Okay, now again, for those that are in this trade, they should take out the trade. Now we want to see whether we get the bigger correction here for the continuation or still we can expect the price to correct and drop. All right, now we need to look at this. Okay, if the price drop, then we see whether we can look for the buy or not. But if I move to 1 hour chart, all right, no, if we refer to our analyzers, we mentioned that we have two options. If this is the only correction and this is the start of the up move, or if we have this and this is a correction, we can expect one move down. And right now, as we can see, the price have broke this top. If we go with the second option, if there is a reversal or bigger correction here, the possibility that price come to this level is very low, but it may happen. That's why for the second option, if this is the correction, we can expect what we expecting. We expect to get the correction here. How deep it can be, it depends, but it is relative to this. Okay, that's why the possibility of the price to reverse to this, I mean, retest this low is low, is not really high. We don't need to wait the price to come to this level before we buy. Okay, but if the price drop, it can give us a better trade setup. And what I want to see here, we keep expecting to get a correction here before we look for buy. And know what we wanted. We want to see how long it takes to give us a correction. All right, and based on lower time frame, and if you get any trade setup whether from here or even the price drop, as long as the price come to this high or here, we start to manage because maybe this correction can be quite deep, similar of this, or even maybe we get a small correction here, then confirm the is finished and for the continuation. Because from the way it's correcting, we expecting based on the technically the price to drop, but sometimes based even for the crypto may give a small correction. We had this experience, not even exact similar, I mean in terms of the length and the depth similar to this, then continue. Okay, by the way, we before we take the buy, we're looking for the correction to get the confirmation. And if I move to daily chart, nothing else, still is within this, I mean no much changes. And yeah, based on forward chart, we can see the price that broke based on, if I zoom in, price, okay, yeah, price broke the top, but it's, I mean, it's like just a bit different. And we have these things. By the way, we don't need to just expect because of the divergence we should expect for the reversal. The only thing is we need to get the correction, as I say. This move for one more correction, then we can confirm for the next move up. Okay, and if I move to 1 hour chart again, nothing else. We don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we want to see how big this correction can be. And any buy, whether from here or if the price drop you get, as long as the price come to this level, you need to start to manage it. If we get bigger correction. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any changes, any trade setup, I will share on YouTube. And anyone wants to buy here, they should be quite aware. Maybe we have a bigger correction. That's maybe only thing is we need to get the trade setup before we take the trade. We don't jump in. Anyway, I will give an update if I see any changes. Thanks.